Hi, today we're going to talk about the two things that will define the future generations, that defines the future wealth, not just wealth, but I think everything, the future of future. Let's talk about those two things right now, and they are code and content. Yes, code and content are the future of wealth and the future for everything in next coming years or next coming generations. Let's talk about code now. Code is something that we see in our daily lives, that we use in our phones. Code is used to develop softwares, to write a program, or to develop an app applications, or whatever the software stuff, or whatever the computer that you are doing, or whatever the things that you are watching. You need a code, you need a program to develop and design accordingly to present you in a way that you can use, and that is absolutely never ever going to fade away until the human exists on this planet, because everything is about technology these days, and technology is improving rapidly nowadays. So a very good example is the stock market apps. Previously, like 2 years back, just 2 years back or 1 year back, you don't have this stock markets app, and investing takes time. You have to get a demat account from elsewhere, you have to go to a bank, or you have to contact a broker or something like that. But now, fast forward 1 year or 2 years later, they have the app, so you no need to go anywhere. You can do everything, demat account or whatever. You can buy, sell stocks through an app. Coding is required for the development of that particular app, so that makes life simpler. So coding apps, software programs, or whatever that stuff in the software or in the development corporate field, everything is important, and technology is something which will make our lives easily, like I said, the stock market example. And that's the power of the code, and it's just emerging. And you can see the advertisements, some of the advertisements stating that 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid developing the apps and all. They were babbling over this TV advertisement, but whether it's true or not, that's a different thing. But the coding apps, the coding advertisement is on the TV. Like if you go back 1 year, you don't see these kind of coding apps. So now it was rapidly developing. So code is definitely important, and that's a part of life. Every part of life. When we open a phone, we use the app, whether it's WhatsApp, social media, Twitter, whatever it is, YouTube, or whatever it is. For those particular apps, we need coding, we need programmers, developers, software to do those things. And the second thing here is content. Yes, so content that you see, that we consume content daily. When we open YouTube or Instagram, we browse through a lot of photos or videos, and we watch movies, different kind of TV series, web series on these OTT platforms, and all that is content. So content is everywhere nowadays. The podcasts, videos, audios, photos, in the form of everything, the content is flowing, whether it might be related to other things, whether it might be a publicity, marketing stunt, or whatever it is. Everything needed content to push their product or to reach those target audience, and definitely the content is required. So if you see, like last couple of years and now at present, like everyone, almost everyone, like 1 among 10 people are YouTuber nowadays, YouTuber or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is. That will still even come down to 5 among 1 is a YouTuber, or maybe 2 among 1 is a YouTuber. Who knows? Everybody is creating the content nowadays. If you open YouTube, there were a lot of people, like travel vlogs, technological related, or comedy videos, or drama series or something like that, or cartoons or TV shows, sports, whatnot. Everything you can search, and everything is a content that you are watching on the screens, whether it might be tablet, phone, or TV or computer screens, whatever it is. Content is definitely the future wealth creator, as well as the code, like we said. These two are primarily the game changers, because let me tell you, there are something like other businesses. You can start a business, or you can do some particular profession, or you can do some particular job. Well, here we take an example of the business. For business, to promote online, you need the content to write about. You need the description of whatever the product that you are selling. You need to write the content, and the content you need to publish in those particular apps. That apps requires the coding. So the content you make will be published in those particular apps. So content and code for any business, for any profession, or for any personal branding, you require a code and content. These two are the primary forces. So taking that into consideration, where are you at? Are you at code or content? Decide yourself. And if you don't know code, then go for the content. And if you don't want to create a content, then go for the code. Either of it, choose anything, because that's the future of the wealth, and that's where the future lies. Those are the two that will define the coming generations. Until next time, this is